guys, so I'm wearing the same outfit as the last video, but it's just because I literally just filmed it. And basically, today's video is just what I read in a week again. But as like every video, I already finished my first book because for some reason I'm like over halfway done and then finish the book the day that I start filming, and then I don't film until nighttime. Anyways, but the first book I finished was I'm a Princess Play. This one I had very high hopes for. I thought it was gonna be really good, and it was good until the second half. Like this, it's just it ended off badly. Like, I liked the writing style in this book. It was a weird, like, new type of writing style that I haven't read before. Like, it's like poetry, but not poetry. Like, it's still telling the story, like, as if it's somebody's diary entries, but, like, they don't use periods or anything, so it's kind of interesting in that way. But the characters, to me, were very unlikable and said things that weren't very okay, and the main character would be upset about it, but then someone would be like, give him another chance, and she'd be like, okay, I'll give him another chance, which kind of like, I wouldn't have given them another chance if it was me. But also she's like 14 and 13 in this book, so like I can't be too upset. But then also the ending didn't really wrap up anything. It just ended. Like, it didn't end like nicely. It just ended. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like, it's just like you have to make it up on your own. I don't know. So I gave it 2.5 stars, I think. But I was really excited for this, but I didn't like it, unfortunately. And then the second book I've been reading is Apprentice to the Villain, which is the second book to Assistant to the Villain. I'm really liking it so far. I'm like over 50% of the way through, I think. Let me check. I'm 60% of the way through. I'm really liking it. I get scared though, because I know bad things are about to happen or things are gonna happen, and when things like that are in the book, it makes me scared to continue. Like, I want to continue, but I'm also scared because I don't want anything to happen. Like, I don't want anything bad to happen to these characters. I love these characters so much. Nothing bad can ever happen to them. But it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna make this book my whole entire personality. Anyways, and then the third book comes out pretty soon, so I'm so excited for that. I need to get all the books physically. I only have the first book physically, and this is the second book, but I want all the books physically already. I already know. Anyways, and then that one's pretty good. I can't really say much about it. Also, I'm like listening to the second Harry Potter book, but that's like kind of on the side thing, and it's not part of this video really. But yeah, this is just a week of reading. But yeah, that's what I've been reading so far. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm going to the library, so I'll try to get a couple clips of that, but the person I'm going with doesn't know I have a YouTube channel, so I don't know if I'll get any clips, but I'm going there to like get some writing done and do some stuff, and yeah, we'll see. I just finished Apprentice to the Villain, and that might have been one of the best books ever. Might be one of my favorite books. I gave it 5 stars, an immediate 5 stars, because it was so good. Like, honestly, I'm so excited for the next book to come out. Like, I can't even explain how this book made me feel, other than I need the next book immediately. Like, I don't know what else to say. I feel like I look insane because I stayed up to finish this book. Like, I'm an old granny. I go to bed at like 10. Most of the people I know, they stay up until like 2 or 3 in the morning, and it's like 11:30 right now, and I stayed up to finish this book. Like, I'm so tired right now, but I had to finish this book, and I love Tristan and Evie's dynamic. It's so different. Like, it's so, like, this author has like her own unique style for this. Like, it's a fantasy, it's a romance, it's a comedy, it's a fantasy rom-com basically. I don't even know what to say, but please read the book. Please read Assistant to the Villain. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video, so be prepared for that. Hopefully more put together. I decided to pick up Lovely War. I started it this morning, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm like 60 pages in. How many pages in? Oh, I'm on page 48, and it's so good. The chapters are so short, so it's like, I'm like, oh, how long's the next chapter? Like, I'll be done after this chapter. Oh, this chapter's only 1 page. I can finish after this chapter. Oh, this chapter is only like 2 pages. Oh, I can read that. Oh, this is only 3 pages. I can read that. Like, it's just, it's really addicting. Like, I'm like, you can stop. Like, I force myself to stop because it's just really easy to get into. So far I'm really liking it. It's like, it's a love story. Like, it's a romance, but it's not a romance. Like, technically it's like a romance, but like, it doesn't feel like a romance when I'm reading it, even though it's basically the whole thing, because it's in the perspective of Aphrodite telling the stories, and so it makes it more interesting. And then every now and then you cut back to her telling the story and like what's going on around her, and then you cut back into the story and talking about what's happening. So I really like that. Also, my glasses are gone now. Anyways, I was wanting to also say that I really like Hepatitis, which is Aphrodite's husband, basically. Like, she's like, nobody can love me, but at the same time it feels like he really does care about her. I know in like historically, or in Greek mythology, technically I think he does have an affair, but like, so does she. They all do, but it seems like he does care. Like, he wants to know about her. He's like it's like he's really protective, because he's like, that's my wife, nobody can talk to her like that, except like, not even him. He's like, nobody can talk to her like that, and he doesn't put up with it. He's like, who asked you what you thought? And I think that's really funny. Okay, if you hear noises on in the background, like that sound like nature, it's because I put on a video for my lizard, because it helps with boredom. Anyways, I am over 100 pages into this now, and it's really good. I'm actually really liking it. I was scared that the last book was going to put me into a slump, but this one's really good. There's lots of really good quotes, and I'm like underlining a lot, and I love the perspective of it. Basically, if it's like a romance, I probably told this to you in my previous few clips or whatever, but it's like a romance, but it doesn't feel like a romance when you're reading it. Like, it feels like somebody's telling you a story, which I guess is what's happening, but it feels like you're reading like a literary fiction. It doesn't feel like a romance or anything, even though that's literally the point of it, but it's like, feels like more than that as well. But I'm really liking it. Hades is just got brought into it, which I don't feel like it's a spoiler because I'm only that far into the book. But like, Apollo's in there, Hepatitis, Aphrodite, Hades, all these people are being brought up, and I'm like, I know these people. And sometimes I look up and be like, okay, how are these guys related to each other? Because I don't know everything about it. Like, all I've read is Percy Jackson, and also Hercules. Like, I know what from the Hercules movie and from Percy Jackson. So for this, it's pretty easy. I just look up relations and stuff, but other than that, like, you don't really need to know much in order to understand the book, because even if you skip those parts, it's still a good story. So I haven't gotten much reading done today. I read like 40 pages, but it's like at 9 p.m. even though it's still light outside. I've had a headache all day, and I've been having horrible headaches. So I've been taking off my glasses because I think it's my glasses causing the headache. I think it's too tight on my nose. So I took this off, and I'm actually so blind. Like, anyways, so I haven't been able to read much, but I'm scared that's gonna be a sad ending for all the characters. So I posted something about on Fable. Somebody on there said that I will be fine. I don't know if I believe them or not, but fingers crossed everything will be fine. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. I get scared whenever Hades is in his point of view, because I'm like, oh no, somebody's gonna die. But like, so far it hasn't been anybody that is the main character, at least. I'm hoping everybody has main character armor. because I don't want them to die. Okay, so I think this is going to be the end of the video because I'm busy tomorrow. So let's start off with Assistant to the Villain. Basically, I really like that book. My plan is to buy the second book and the third book when the third book comes out at the same time, so then I can have all of the books at once, except for the fourth book, obviously. But I want to have them physically because I read it on my Kindle and I read it on Libby, but I need it physically because that's how much I like it. Like, if it's a 5-star book, I want to get it. Like, Promise Me Sunshine, I want to get The Storied Life of A.J. Vickery, The Favorites, and Apprentice to the Villain. Anyways, Apprentice to the Villain was the sequel of Assistant to the Villain. Assistant to the Villain is about this girl named Evie who becomes assistant to the villain. So it starts off in the prologue. She's like walking through the forest. I think she's trying to get a shortcut to somewhere. Or she's just wandering through. I can't remember. And she's not crawling. She's walking around, and then she gets pulled to the ground, and somebody covers her mouth, and I think she like licks him or bites him or something. Anyways, he's like, if you don't be quiet, you're gonna get us both killed. And then somehow they get away, and then he's talking about how he's like the villain, I guess. He's just talking to her, and she was like, you're handsome, but you're evil, but you're handsome. And I'm like, duh. But then he basically gives her a job because she isn't able to get a job, and her last job that she had kind of really sucked. It's following them, and she like has a total crush on him, and obviously he has a crush on her, but then they don't know, and at some point actually that's a spoiler, never mind. Anyways, and then the second book is going from that book, but there's like 2 more POVs, one from Rebecca and one from the soldier, which you will learn who it actually is. And then they're going on this quest and stuff, and they get closer, and then ends off, and he's like, no, you can't be near me. And I'm like, no. Anyways, but the author, I love the author because she says that there's gonna be lots of unplanned kissing. Obviously, all kissing in my brain is unplanned, but you're saying unplanned kissing. I'm ready. I'm ready. So I'm really excited for that to come out. I think it's coming like out August 3rd or something. I don't know, but I'm really excited for that. I've been reading Lovely War by Julie Berry, and I'm really liking it, but I'm scared. Like, I would read so much more if I wasn't scared that my favorite characters were gonna die. Because I love Colette, I love James, I love Hazel, and I love Aubrey. They're honestly some great characters. Honestly, this book is giving like at least 4.75 star feelings. I'm only halfway through, literally. But there's so many good quotes in this book, and I love it. Like, but I'm scared because whenever Hades gets brought up, like whenever it's Hades' point of view, I get scared that one of the main characters are gonna die, and I don't think I should be this scared. Like, I don't think that actually anything bad's gonna happen, but I get scared that something bad's gonna happen. Lots of really good quotes in here. Let me find one that I really like. I envy the mortals. It's because they're weak and damaged that they can love. She shakes her head. We need nothing. They're lucky to need each other. Like, say less, say less. Let me find another one. She believed if she could comfort them, then she might one day receive comfort too. And I'm like, yes, please give her comfort. And she does, unless he dies. But right now, he's giving her comfort. But there's so many good quotes. I haven't even finished it, but I recommend it. Please read it. But yeah, anyways, I feel like I've explained really what it's about already, so yeah. Anyways, but I feel like I read a lot, but I didn't even finish 2 books. Like, I finished a book, but I already started it, and in this book I started. But also, it's a really long book. So, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye!